And we're back.
Yeah, and in Sonic Adventure, they add more characters you can play as. All right, what are they? Let's see, a retard. Uh, fucking, they turn Knuckles into just a guy who digs. That's not cool.
He has no personality.
Not at all. And in Sonic Adventure 2, what do you got? A slut, some weird, like, dark and edgy shit. And the worst one yet, a girl.
Yeah, Amy's
Oh,
just
yeah, I guess
not not
you could play as
fun.
Amy in Sonic Adventure 1, but still.
You don't play her in Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, you do.
No, well, in two player,
Oh, whoops.
you don't play
She's
her
still
at all.
she's still retarded. I mean,
She's
every
they
every every part of Sonic Adventure 1, 2, and 3, which as we've established is already Sonic 06, is dumb.
the thing with the Sonic characters is they're all two dimensional.
Which
Robotnik
isn't
gets
bad, but they're
Robotnik's
just
better, but that's not because like the current VA for him is just really fun.
you
Like
can have a
Pollock.
game with two-dimensional characters. It's not really a bad thing, but like what the fuck are these characters, man? Like I said, like one of them is a slut jewel thief. It's like okay, it's a kid's character with huge tits and tries to seduce people. That makes sense. What about this guy?
I'm surprised they
Like
didn't bring her back. They replaced her with Sticks.
the problem with Shadow isn't that he's like a clone of Sonic made to beat him, because that's what Metal Sonic is.
Yeah,
I mean, the fact that he's redundant is kind of stupid, and he gets more limelight now than like Mecha Sonic does. But the problem is that he's so fucking serious. It's just like why?
he.
Sonic's a game where you bust robots,
I was watching a Let's Play a long time ago.
but that's what people
I
want.
think it's
That's why
Poke
people want Sonic
Captain.
Adventure 3.
They talk about Shadow, and it's like he's a human, but he's a human in the Sonic universe, but they just render him like a hedgehog because it'd be weird to have a realistic fucking guy standing around Sonic and being a character.
See, that's the weird thing because all Sonic and all his friends are two-dimensional, which makes sense. They're cartoon characters, but then Shadow has this like they try to give him this layer of depth, which just alienates him
And
from
they
the
try to
rest
give
of
him
the
a character
universe.
arc on top of it.
It's like imagine you're watching Looney Tunes and fucking Spawn walks in through the door. Like it just like you can animate him the same, you can give him a funny voice, but it's still fucking Spawn. He doesn't
Yeah.
belong in the universe.
It's not like some Soul Calibur shit where like oh, this is awesome. I get to play as Spawn. No, it's straight up like he's in something he doesn't need to be in.
It's like, hey, Elmer Fudd, it's rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, and then Spawn comes in and fucking rapes them both with his chain nipples.
Yeah, I was gonna say just beheads them both.
Yeah, it's like oh, and then
Eggman.
they still try to pass off as being funny.
Eggman's not really
Eggman.
evil. He's a bit of a madman, but he's not really bad.
He's a megalomaniac. He just wants power.
I don't want to
He's just
quote.
he's
I don't
just
want
fucking
to.
crazy.
I don't want to quote Game Grumps, but in Sonic Adventure in their Let's Play, they bring it up. He's kind of like a fucking schoolyard bully about things in Sonic
But he's
Adventure.
just a video game villain. He's just there to set up the conflict, which is fine. No one like. I hate this trend of just throwing in story.
Where it doesn't belong.
Yeah, and to what end though?
Yeah. My
Like
cinematic experience.
what is the point? Does it make the games better? No. A lot of time it makes it worse. It's
That's
obstructive as fuck.
That's why it says
Like,
Sonic Adventure is everything wrong with video games because Sonic
does
himself
Eggman
is not
need
wrong.
that?
Sonic has shit
No.
in it that is represented in all video games. It doesn't need to be in there.
Does Eggman need to have depth to be a good villain? No.
I
All
can't
you
wait
need
for
is
the fucking
a
super
villain.
serious reboot to Qbert. I mean, I'm having a hard time climbing on the geometry in this fucking world. You'll see that on the YouTube. Um, it looked like I could jump up it, but I couldn't. Something was telling me I couldn't jump on top of this rock.
That's the other thing. They design like the overworld and the hubs with like so much detail, and it's like, but why? No one cares about the hub worlds in Sonic Adventure.
They could have done it good, but they didn't make it open enough. In fact, a lot of it's in caves and caverns. Shit
What I don't
that
get
limits
is
your mobility.
Sonic's a game about going fast and not stopping. So why the fuck is there a hub world? Why can't I just go on to the next mission?
You have to literally stop and decide which way do you want to go in a hub
Like
world.
like in Generations, they have a hub world, but you navigate it the same way as you navigate an
The
actual
game,
mission.
It's
Yeah.
side scrolling.
You just go right and then jump and then you're in.
And you know
And
what? They put shit in there that's Sonic related. Like, was that a loop in the overworld? Yes, it is. Can you go through it? Yeah, you can. And nothing buggy happens. I don't
I've
fucking
heard,
know. It took them so long to get Sonic right, and then they did Generations, and everyone loved it. And they're like, oh yeah, people like Sonic, so they go backwards with the next game.
was Lost World, and then they're like, oh, yeah, I guess ripping off Mario Galaxy didn't work. It just you have Generations. No. Before that, it was Sonic Unleashed. The Unleashed levels are stupid. The Werehog levels, they're dumb.
I didn't get to
But
play it to the. I get to play it on the Wii, which had a stunted fucking go meter, so you could only go fast occasionally. So you'd run out of it really fast, and you have to press it again because like they
but it was a
chopped up
good
into four
formula.
parts.
The daytime stages is a good formula. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but then they made it slightly better in colors. That game was really fun.
I actually
And then,
love colors.
and then they it was like, all right, we're 2 for 2. Let's do it, third time in a row. And then they come with Generations, and that game's fucking awesome. And they're like, all right, we had some good games, but we really we gotta come back to
I
Sonic
don't.
Legacy. We gotta
I
make the game shit now. So they came out with Lost World, and then fucking Sonic Boom.
Sega really is that fucking Bob Ross quote. You gotta have the dark with the light so you know when the bad times are, so you know when the good times come. I'm waiting on the good times now.
You
Like,
fucked that quote up. But
I
yeah.
know, but you know what I mean. It's like, okay, how can we know if we're not shit if we don't make a shit game? So they make a shit game, so like, not to make a shit game next time. Is that
And
what you're
then
doing,
they
Sega? Are you literally wasting my fucking money?
and
Well,
they're
not
coming
my
back
money. I'm not
with
fucking
Sonic
buying these
Mania.
games.
And then holy shit, you can play as Knuckles and you don't have to dig for shit.
Unfortunately, it's Sonic Boom Knuckles, so like, it's completely unplayable and not fun.
What? And what, Mania? No, it's
Oh,
not.
and Mania? Oh, yeah, never mind. I thought you were talking about Sonic Boom.
Ew, no. Sonic Mania is
So
awesome.
Sonic Mania was given to a guy who made like Sonic mods and then ported Sonic CD. So literally the guy that did Sonic right, or we don't know if Mania is good or not. Who are we kidding? It looks like it's gonna be good. It's probably just gonna be like, remember Sonic and 3, Sonic 2, Sonic and Knuckles. I
To
mean,
to continue shitting on Japanese devs, there really isn't this concept of this specific employee did things right. Let's give the project to them. And this is evident with like how fucking Capcom and Konami handle their games.
well, that's what I was getting to is leave it to the one guy who doesn't make Sonic games for profit to actually make a good Sonic game.
Oh my god. I can't remember Japanese people's names for shit, but who's the guy in charge of Mighty Number 9?
Inafune, I think.
Yeah, so they're like, he made Mega Man. He did not make Mega Man.
He's the
It,
father of Mega Man. I don't think he
no,
made like. I think he was on the head of a few Mega Man games, and they're all like the bad ones.
but he's not even like a director or a developer or anything. He's just a producer. Literally just a fucking name to tack on to give the game more money to work
It's
with.
kind of like the George Lucas thing, where like the best Star Wars was the one that he had the least to do with. Fucking Empire Strikes Back. Because
Yeah, and
the stress of the work environment got to him, and you just want someone else to take over for that one.
you got the guy over at Capcom who makes Resident Evil 4, like the most popular one in the series at this point. Devil May Cry 4, Dragon's Dogma. He's made these 3 great, amazing games, and then they're fucking dead in the water, right? There's no Dragon's Dogma 2, no plans for Dragon's Dogma 2. Devil May Cry is dead and buried and pissed on. And Resident Evil went in a complete opposite direction, just turned into fucking garbage. So why does this guy still work at Capcom if Capcom clearly doesn't trust him to make good games, which he does routinely even? It's like, we gotta make some money this year. Oh, who's that guy that makes the good games? Yeah, don't let him make any games. That should do it. Just keep releasing Monster Hunter.
I don't know if like, because the games are good, but like, do they sell well? They have to, right? I know
Dragon's
everyone talks about
Dogma
them, but it's like
Dragon's
how come all
Dogma made profit. Devil May Cry 4 to this still sells like 100 copies a year.
yeah,
Devil May
but
Cry 3 still sells multiple copies a year.
it's just one of those things where I think because they push games so hard with good press like Mass Effect 3, which I'll probably talk about in the next video since we have
Oh,
like
God.
a few seconds left. Um, they do this huge marketing campaign to get everyone to buy it on launch day, because that's the numbers that they care about, is launch day numbers. They don't care about how many you sell over the course of a few years. So you get these shit boxes to fucking make games that don't make good games, and everyone buys them, and like, oh, never again. But
I'll add on to that point in the next video.
yeah, right now I'm looking at Chaos in his fucking fourth form. Oh no, such a hard boss fight. Actually, he glitches out on me in next episode. You'll see that.
All right,
So
any of the
see
bosses
ya.
hard in that game? Oh.
Kinda.